Finally, a decent face in this bandit dump. We used to have more diggers like myself hanging out here, back in the day. You want to hear some Iron Forest stories? Go ahead, and pour me one then. I'll tell you all about what I saw there, and who I met. Just don't ask me how I managed to get there. That's knowledge I'm not willing to share.
What's so interesting about that forest?
It's a strategic facility guarded by the IPSF. Why is it guarded? What is it they're protecting? It's one big mystery. What was there before and what's going on now are even bigger mysteries. But I can shine some light on the latter.
So, is IPSF guarding the entrance to the Iron Forest?
Yeah, so many of them, you couldn't squeeze a rodent inside. And the IPSF is vicious. No hello, no where are your coupons for trespassing on a military facility? You're looking down the barrel just like that. They don't want to find a way to work it out. No wonder everyone thought that territory was impassable. Gotta get creative.
I'd like to hear some stories about the Iron Forest.
The thing is, Stalker, I'm not telling you all this because I love to drink. I'm telling you this because I'm a sympathetic person. I don't want some poor guy to kick the bucket in the Iron Forest. Here's what's going on down there. 1 minute, a blast hits. The next, an unknown mutant pops up. And don't get me started on the IPSF on the walls. In a nutshell, unless you've got fangs, or you're somehow on IPSF's good side, you better stay away. If you're just asking out of curiosity, I'll tell you what I know. But the story of how I got there is off limits.
Blasts? What are those?
Blasts are kinda like emissions, but with their own mojo. Unpredictable shit. They started not so long ago. The local fauna loses it and becomes fiercer after every blast.
How does this sound? Tell me how to get to the Iron Forest.
Thought you could catch me off guard. Thanks for the booze, of course, but that information is not up for sale. I'm a digger, which means I'm a man of honor. How about I tell you about the local mutants instead? Fierce, like. And then, you know, goodbye, and I... Looks like I've had enough.
Tell me more about the Iron Forest. How do I get there?
You're a good guy. Decent. I'll tell you. So, my pal Goodbye and I were hired for this job. Deliver some parts to the Iron Forest. Serious people. They work through bandits, but it's not my first day diggering in the zone, so I know all their tricks. The real buyer preferred to stay incognito. But they're cooking up something pretty interesting down there. The bandits showed us how to get into the forest. Goodbye and I, we used to meet them at a secret spot by the wall. But be quiet. Don't tell anyone. Guess I'll take a nap.
Don't piss your pants yet, boys. We kicked their asses before, and we'll do it now. Just gotta stick.
Captain, they're swarming in like crazy. We need help. Retreat to the building, fast. Roger, falling back. Don't go outside the perimeter. I won't have any more casualties, got it? Take shelter. There's too many of them. Stay down. Don't waste your ammo. Only shoot if you have a clear shot. We got a man down,
Nice job with those mutants. You saved us some ammo. What are you doing here? Saw the party lights in the Iron Forest and decided to join?
My plans are none of your concern.
Trying to get to a strategic facility under IPSF protection, and pushy, too. That's exactly why I usually fire a warning shot when I see a stalker.
Captain, he could help.
He did already. I'm not proud to admit it, but we'll need to ask for more. My scouts disappeared in the Iron Forest. If you manage to find them or bring proof of death, I'll pretend I never saw you here. And I'll make sure to issue a reward for you.
What is the IPSF doing here?
The IPSF is the international security guarding not just the perimeter, but strategic facilities. The Iron Forest is a strategic facility, so we're guarding it as best we can. We used to fight off the mutants and you stalkers, but now we barely seem to manage those bastards attacking. The situation is unstable, to put it mildly. We've got no spare hands while we're waiting for the new shift, so could really use your assistance.
What's up with the Iron Forest?
I don't know the details, just that when the disco lights started, comms all went down. So I don't even know what happened to my own people. Besides, these blasts have some kind of impact on the mutants. All these years in the zone, and I've never seen them so aggressive. Bottom line, going out there is extremely dangerous, even more than before. But if you're headed there anyway, help me find my scouts.
You got a deal, Captain.
Here's the situation. Freedom set up camp in the Iron Forest. We can't touch them. Orders from above. Some deal with Miklucha. But no one ordered me not to block the passages that they came here through. Open the gate, soldier. I sent 3 scouts to locate a hole in a wall. Our shift is almost over and they're nowhere to be found. I wanted to send a search party and then the forest went boom. Mutants started crawling from under every rock, big and small. Half my squad was wounded in action, so you understand why I can't send my people on any kind of rescue mission now. But those scouts need to be accounted for, dead or alive. Bring them or their PDAs to me as proof. Questions?
Why didn't you ask for backup earlier?
I would've, gladly. But our forces have their hands full at the perimeter. Had another breach recently, and there's just not enough spare hands. Bottom line is, we're short on people, and the work isn't getting any easier.
Do you think there's a chance they're still alive?
I hope so. It scares me to think about what the mutants are fleeing from when they come here. If what they're running from is in the Iron Forest, we can only hope for the best out here.
They gotta be. They each know the place like the back of their hand. They'll be fine.
Got it. Where could your people be?
Here, their stash coordinates. If something went south, they would have taken the supplies and left a report. Start there. There were 3 of them. Lieutenant Sorrow, Private Panchenko, and Private Svion. I want to know the fate of the whole squad, so don't get in my way until you've found all 3. The new shift will get here soon, and they're not the chatty type. So start right away. If they're not on comms and there's no proof of death, they're a deserter. And that's a guaranteed court-martial. Wouldn't want my guys to have their lives ruined.
Captain, permission to...
Not granted.
Captain, don't you have a heart? They're out there. No comms, no supplies.
They could be dead for all I know. And I'm not letting you go there alone. Let the stalker handle it.
loner. Am I tripping? Wowzers, a loner in the Iron Forest. You're either a tough cookie or just lucky to end up here in one piece. Hey man, are you lost? This is the Iron Forest, in case you didn't know.
And what are you doing here?
Chill, man. We aren't interrogating you, so go easy on us, yeah? We're all free people here, wandering where we please.
Have you seen an IPSF squad around?
Just now? Yeah, we did. Wanted to offer them a round of cards, but they were too busy, fighting off mutants and all out of ammo. We did all the dirty work for them, but this one soldier managed to get hurt anyway. So we sent him and the others to Kurin, our camp, to get patched up.
What are those IPSF guys like?
3 of them. 1 lieutenant and 2 rookies, very young. If you ask me, and man, I'm not quick to judge, their commanding officers, shady. Apart from that, just your usual military guys and boring as hell. But can you blame him?
What can you tell me about your camp?
It's safe. Well, as safe as it can be in the Iron Forest. I wouldn't call it a quiet place, though. Crowded, almost like Rostov. And we get all sorts of different folks here. Sure, there's no arena and no bar, but we manage to live in the lap of luxury. So drop by when you can. Harpoon is excited when he gets new guests. And new clients, of course.
How do I get to your camp?
It's pretty close. I'll mark the spot on your PDA. Say hi to our guys. We'll stay here and chill for now. Just because it's fun. We like it here. Arrivederci, brother.
a loner, too. Come over for a meet and greet, Monsieur Stalker. Nice one, Stalker. We sure needed your help there. You bring the slugs, we take care of the R&R. Welcome to Freedom Curie.
Hey!
We got everything, even duty.
Cut the crap! A stalker! Where's our guy?
Alive, having a smoke. You gotta love him.
I'm so sick of it.
Come on, Lieutenant. He said our soldier is all right.
Fuck me again. Fucking harpoon, man.
Hey, people. We got ourselves a guest here. Stalker, people. People, Stalker.
Let's play.
How did it go this time?
Need more people from now on.
Now it's my turn.
This Stalker helped us out.
As if duty wasn't enough, right? The fuck you looking at?
Don't be mad. It's not all rainbows and roses here. Loads of mutants around and the signal's down. Nitro and Mavka went out to fix it,
Chillax. Drop the Mavka talk already. Cut the boys some slack. Let him play with us instead. Yo, fancy some bling bling?
You got the cage all fixed up yet?
It's all good. Nothing to fix.
There is. But I'm not gonna argue with you. Not now.
I'll make sure it's fixed. Don't want any extra work later on.
Got stuff in here, didn't it?
Thanks, Lieutenant. I'm glad someone digs what I'm saying. How's Zulu?
The wound isn't serious, but I gave him a sedative. He needs to rest.
Ready yourself.
Not again.
You alright?
Yeah.
Fuck me sideways, Zulu. You sure ruined some sweet game for me.
Right then. Got a job for you.
Your first fight with an Amok?
Yeah.
Die-hard bastards. Fighting to the death. Don't fall for it. Aim for their spinal block and they are done for.
They're done for. You're done for. That's duty for you. Their plans are always the same. Destroy, clean up, wipe out. But then what, huh?
How do duty and freedom get along in the same camp?
We're okay. Negotiating. Like we used to in Yanif many years ago. We get occasional personal disagreements, of course. Sometimes Harpoon loses his temper, but I get it. I'm not mad at him.
You better. Whatever. We got ourselves a bigger problem. And oddly enough, duty is helping us deal with it.
So, is it a freedom camp or duty?
Freedom, of course. We're ahead of the curve. We were the first ones who heard the gossip about a new type of mutant lurking here. The arena needs fresh goods. And as soon as the area became more accessible, we grabbed our cages and rushed over to catch some of those pretty boys for folks' entertainment. Who could have known this 5-minute adventure would turn out to be full of these damn blasts? And to top it off, those buzzkills next door.
Freedom members let duty into their camp?
Oh, How could we refuse these darlings, willing to destroy everything we hold dear? We couldn't, obviously.
And we are very grateful for that. Thank you, truly.
You're welcome. I'm not too eager to admit it, but with duty here, I do feel safer. These blasts are damn scary, and it would be nice if someone finally put an end to them.
You said you had a job for me.
We do. Unfortunately, duty, us, and everyone else in the Iron Forest are in the same sinking boat. And it's because of those blasts. That mutant attack you helped us fight off wasn't the first, won't be the last, and it happened because of those blasts.
The amok was provoked by the blasts too. They make all the mutants around more aggressive. Duty has been surveilling this new anomalous activity for a long time. As soon as we came up with a theory on how to deal with it, we arrived in the Iron Forest immediately.
I didn't know Duty was so active.
That's a fair point. Not a pleasant one, of course. Duty is not at its finest as affection these days, but I assure you, Stalker, that not everyone in Duty has given up. We still have soldiers who can't just sit around when yet another manifestation of the zone opens up its rotten maw.
And how can we deal with those blasts?
Nitro, our technician, thinks their nature is technological and has a source. So if we find it and destroy it, there will be no more blasts.
You might think this is a reliable plan, Stalker, but the problem is, they don't know where to find the source. They brought their, what was it? Repeaters to locate it, but they bit off more than they could chew.
Duty's resources are limited. The area turned out to be more dangerous than we thought, and we don't have enough hands to install the devices. That's why we need your help, Stalker.
What does this repeater do?
Our technician, Nitro, invented it. Well, I'd love to tell you more, but I can't. These things aren't exactly my strong suit. They somehow read the signal from the epicenter, and through the I'm bad at this. They will give us the location of the blast source if we install them all around the Iron Forest.
Nitro tried to explain it to me too, but I didn't understand a thing he was saying then. Forgot it all.
Has Freedom been helping you?
We can help.
When are you gonna do that? You haven't even finished what I asked you to do an hour ago. We are helping, but Freedom doesn't have people to spare. We sent out Mavka to assist. Honestly, I didn't want to, as I didn't think she was tough enough for it. But Zulu insisted. And was she of any help? Is the mission successful?
It wasn't her fault I got wounded.
Why is this area so dangerous?
Mostly aggressive mutants. They did this to me. Mavka, Nitro and I were on our way to install a repeater when they attacked us full force. We managed to fight them off, but I had lost too much blood. Mavka went further ahead, and Nitro insisted on taking me to the camp to recover. As you can imagine, the fight against that amok wasn't much help in the recovery process.
So, what do I need to do?
We needed at least 3 people for the mission. Now it's just Mavka, sent by Freedom to assist, and now Nitro, and I'm sure they could use some help.
Zulu's reassurance is all we have, because blasts don't just get mutants worked up, you see. They also disrupt the comms all along the Iron Forest.
We don't know for sure where they are, what their status is, or if they're even alive. You need to find Mavka or Nitro and give them a hand. Chances are slim, but they might be somewhere around these coordinates. This was one of the spots where I was supposed to install a repeater.
Good luck, Stalker. Everyone's lives would be easier without these blasts. You won't regret signing up for this.
If you have any questions, ask away.
Hey, us Stalker boy. Grab a seat and don't be shy. shuffle up and deal.
Nah, leave the Boy Scout alone. You heard same as me that he's here to help Mafka. Sooner they're done, sooner she's back.
Nah, my man. When you're dumb, you're dumb. But when you're right, you're fucking right. Be a good boy now, Stalker. Mafka is our friend, and we'd move mountains for her.
Shit, you. Help the Stalker get this done.
What are you waiting for? Go to Veja, get that wound dressed.
Why are you all nervous? The wound isn't serious. Some Freedom Boys got it way worse. I'll wait.
Damn D4! I can't wrap my head around it. That's our medic. He's supposed to treat duty, not the whole damn zone.
The IPSF is guarding the perimeter. Yeah, right. It's a miracle this perimeter hasn't been sold off brick by brick already. Let me clear this up right away. If you want to buy or sell something, I'm not your guy. You need to ask my former IPSF colleagues. My service days are over. I'll get patched up a bit and start saving for a new vest right away because fuck service. Fuck having to serve with those folks.
You're from Lieutenant Sorrell's squad.
I was. I left the squad and left IPSF altogether.
What happened to you?
Blast. Mutants. Loads of them. Spent all my ammo, and our backup stash is empty. Lieutenant Sorrell isn't even trying to hide what he's doing. He dismisses it all as if he's saying, "Who's gonna come after me? I got connections." If it wasn't for the Freedom guys, I would have been some mutant's lunch. And if it wasn't for that duty doctor, the infection would have killed me.
Vusatya asked me to find you, and the rest of the squad.
Well, well. Took him a while. You can tell it to his face. I'm not coming back. I came here to defend people from the zone, not cover up the shenanigans of shady service members while they sell government-issued goods. Okay, you know what? I won't be court-martialed. Take my PDA. What did Vusati say? Dead or alive? Did I guess that right? So let him think I'm dead.
What are you gonna do now?
I think I'll join duty. At least they don't tolerate treating the code as empty words. They got each other's backs for real. All of them. Not just some, like Aguero and I. Veja, their medic, treats folks for free and does it properly. And Zulu seems trustworthy. He's not the kind of guy to send his mates to die for some coupons. So yeah, duty it is.
Where are your former mates?
Went to rob another stash at the monitoring spot. I'll be happy if I never see them again. I know that Captain Vusati is a good guy. The forest stashes were his idea. He saw stalkers doing it and put some up here and there for a rainy day. He knew patrols can be tough. Another mate of mine, Aguero, is a decent service member. But what's the point if there are folks like Sorrel around? That shitface decided his paycheck wasn't enough. Sold our stash to bandits, left us to die out there. Thanks for taking my PDA, Stalker. I won't be coming back. What do you want? I gave you the PDA, so tell Vusati I'm dead.
That's all I wanted to ask.
So long, Stalker. I'll stay here for now.
get you one. See ya.
I hope it all works out for you, Stalker. I just wish we could deal with those blasts already so Duty would piss off and let us hunt in peace. Merde. Missed some good game. McCluha would have given me a fortune for an AMIC. Now Marabou will have to chop it up and sell the parts to scientists. It is what it is. C'est la fucking vie. Welcome to the Freedom Table. Don't let us down, Stalker. And remember, think before you do something.
No way, let's check. Come over here, Stalker.
Huh? Might as well call Kefir and Zephyr.
Hi there, Stalker. My colleague and I here are debating the importance of learning history. Of the zone, that is.
Debating my ass. For me, it's entirely clear that the most important things in the zone are weapon skills and general physical fitness.
You wish. If you don't know the basics and who's who in the zone, you won't survive long. The Stalker has come this far, right? If he answers my questions, he must be well versed in the history of the zone, and used it to his advantage more than once. Stalker, you with us? I'll make it up to you.
All right, go ahead.
Great. Let's start with something fun, so the Duty guy can turn that frown upside down. So, who created Duty and inspired it to fight the zone?
That's easy. Tachenko, back in the early days of the zone.
Of course. He conducted many successful operations. Under him, Duty grew bigger and stronger. They even built him a memorial.
Ah, I see you're getting involved. Perfect. Right. By the way, can you tell me what the often mentioned treaty with the codename D4 is all about?
Nobody starts a new faction war, or the Ward will engage in the confrontation and everybody will lose.
Right, that's generally correct. Mean guys from the Ward came and pulled everyone into opposite corners of the ring, and banned them from meeting in the center.
Uh-huh. I just hope the match bell doesn't ring and the hotheads don't get too deep into it. Let me just ask the final question. Tell us, Stalker, who are the real masters of Rostock?
I heard it was Duty, because they were there first.
Yeah, and not just were. We cleared it out and organized the first arena. Good times.
Well done, good boys. We greatly value your modest contribution. Ha! I see you've really gotten into it. It's rare to meet such a history nerd. All right then, let's wrap it up. I'll give you a could do better, Stalker. Still, you've had some bright thoughts. Here's the promised reward. It'll come in handy. You know what? Here's one more thing for you. Dunno what this key opens, but I'm pretty sure you'll get a chance to use it.
So you finally found a patsy to take that trash off your hands.
Damn! I mean, there must be a reason why it was in that stash. Maybe it opens something important. See? I was right. We've got one educated Stalker here.
And with knowledge this solid, he'll find his way around the zone.
True, true. Especially with all the fancy equipment on top of that solid knowledge.